back to class, guys. This is a continuation of our class. I am super excited the way this class is going and the way some of you are following up with this tutorial video. Now guys, in today's class, we are going to be looking at question number 19, question 20, and question number 21. It's still a continuation of what? Expansion of brackets, alright? It's the same thing. So the question can also come in this form, and that's why we are taking it this way. Alright, now question number 19. Please, guys, if you know you are new in this YouTube channel, do consider subscribing to this YouTube channel and ensure you turn on the notification bell so that you'll be updated. You will be what? Notified anytime we release new content, which is best for you, right? Now, also before you continue in this class, don't forget that you must avoid every form of distraction. Hence, pay close attention, seek to understand the principles. To multiply 2x minus 8 by 2x plus 8 is the same thing as expand. So this question, this is solution. To multiply this by this, we simply means 2x minus 8 times 2x plus 8. So is this question not expansion? It is different. The same. So we are multiplying the first bracket by the second. And that's exactly what we have been doing when they said expand, 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 expand. Now it's multiply, 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 simplify. Now let's go. Now at this point, we already know what to do. We split this and we fix this. So in the splitting bracket, we take down 2s, take the first term, to multiply every term in the fifth bracket, 2x plus 8. Then the next term in the second bracket is minus 8, which we are splitting. Then multiply by the fifth bracket. It's as simple as this, guys. So 2x times 2x, guys, we are going to have 4x. And 2x times 8, we are going to have 16x. Hope this is taken. Yes. Now, minus 8 times 2x, guys, that would have given us minus 16x. And minus 8 times plus 8, we are going to have minus 64. Then this will give us minus 64. Okay? Now, finally, understand that the next thing we are going to do is that these two middle terms have something in common. This is 16x and 16x. But now we have plus 16x minus 16x. That shows that this will cancel out. Yes. Minus 16 plus 16 is 0. So this will have given us 4x minus 64. This is the answer to this question, guys. It's as simple as this. Very simple. Now next, we have question number 20 on the board. In question number 20, we are also asked to multiply 5x minus y by 2x minus 3. It's not different from expansion. It's the same thing as the first bracket, which is 5x minus 1, multiplied by 2x minus 3y. Now when we split this, like I said, you can split anyone and fix this. Alright, so to have this done, all we need to do is to put down 5, which is the first term in the splitting bracket. So we put down 5x to multiply everything in the fifth bracket, which happens to be 2x minus 3y. Now we are done that. Then the next thing is to what? We come to the first bracket. Also, the next term there is minus y. So we put down minus y to also multiply the fifth bracket. It's as simple as this. All we need to do is to what? Clear up the fraction. Sorry, all we need to do here is to clear off the bracket. And how do we clear off the bracket? We multiply each bracket by their respective multiplication factor. And for the first bracket, the multiplication factor there is 5x. And for the second bracket, the multiplication factor there is minus y. Now, 5x times 2x, guys, we are going to have 10x squared. And 5x times minus 3y, we are going to have minus 15. Yes, 5 times 3 is 15. And x times y is xy. Now, minus y times 2x, guys, we are going to have minus 2xy. And minus y times minus 3y, we are going to have plus 3y squared. Yes, minus times minus is plus. Don't forget, because this is where some of us are having major issues. Sign. Understand that anytime you are opening a bracket with a negative sign, all the signs inside the bracket must change to their opposite sign. Alright? Yes. Okay, now The next thing that we do is to check these two middle numbers, whether they have something in common. Of course, they are. This is minus 15xy and the other is minus 2xy. So minus 15xy minus 2xy will have given us minus 17xy. Therefore, the answer to this question becomes this minus 17xy plus 3y squared. Guys, this is the answer to this question. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and don't also forget to like this video, share this video to your enemies. Not just your friends, because I know you have shared it to your friends, but also share it to your enemies. Now, we have question number 21. Guys, we put down our solution and have this as 2x plus 3 into x minus 2 plus 2x into x minus 1. It's as simple as this. So all we do here is these first brackets are 2. So we are going to fix one and split the other. But the last aspect, you only have one bracket that have one multiplication factor already like this. So we want to simplify this. So what do? We fix this and split this. Anyone can be splitted, anyone can be fixed. So let's fix this now and let's split this. So to split this now, the first step here is x, which will multiply the first bracket, which happens to be the fixed bracket. Then minus 2 is the next step in the second bracket, which is splitted. And now the fixed bracket is 2x plus 3. Then plus 2x into x minus 1. It is always simple. So if I have given you this to solve, and you say, oh, you didn't solve something like this, how come you are giving it? It is the same. It's just that we are joining 2 or more of these questions you have been solving together in one. That's how it is. So this is more like joining 2 questions, 20 and 19 in one. That's exactly what we have to do. So you can solve it. You can. Just try it. You can solve it. Alright, now let's go. The next thing we do now is to remove the bracket, right? Now to remove the bracket, we understand that we must multiply each term in the respective brackets with their respective multiplication factor. So for the first bracket, the multiplication factor here is x. So we are going to use x to multiply everything inside this bracket, and then x times 2x, we are going to have 2x squared, and x times 3, we are going to have 3x. We are done with the first bracket. We come to the second bracket, and the multiplication factor here is minus 2, guys. So minus 2 times 2x, we will have minus 4x, and minus 2 times 3, we are going to have minus 6. Then finally, we have the last bracket, which has a multiplication factor of 2x. So 2x times x, guys, we will have 2x squared, and 2x times minus 1 will have 2x. It's as simple as that. So to simplify this now, all we need to do is to arrange this in the order of the magnitude. Alright? So the first here is 2x squared plus I have another 2x squared. 2x squared. I am done with the 2x squares. Then I will come to s. For the s, I have this as x, I have this as s, and I have this as x. So I will start with the positive, which happens to be 3x, then minus 4x, then minus 2x. Now I have done with the x, which is x raised to power 1. Then finally the constant, which happens to what? Just minus 6. Guys, what do we do next? We can add these two guys together. So 4x squared, sorry, 2x squared plus 2x squared, we will have 4x squared. Now 3x minus, now we can decide to first of all put down the 3x, then minus 4 minus 2, guys, we have minus 6x. Then this minus 6, put it down. Then here now we can remove minus 6 from 3x. So we're going to have 4x squared. Now 3x minus 6x, we are going to have minus 3x. So this will give us minus 3x minus 6. This is the answer to this very question, guys. This thing is so easy. Very, very easy. So now let's solve question number 22 so that we end it here for this particular session of our tutorial class. So now we finally have question number 22 here. Now we have solution. Now for this question, all we simply do, we're given 6 m plus 6 multiplied by m minus 2 minus m minus 3 multiplied by m plus 1. So guys, At this point, all we simply need to do is to solve this and solve this. So you can decide to solve this one separately, then finally remove the answer of this from the answer of this. It's a matter of choice. But at this point now, we are going to be solving them simultaneously. Yes, solving them together simultaneously. Now let's get started. So at this point now, we are going to split one bracket and fix the other. But I'm not going to use that method here. I'm going to use another method, which is the second method. Alright, you can also use this method for other problems we solved before. It's the same thing we have been doing, but in a shorter way. How do we do that? The first thing we do is that we know that if we are fixing this bracket and splitting this, or splitting this and fixing this, that the first time here we multiply both this and this. So we'll take m times m. Now, the first m in the first bracket multiply the m in the second bracket. We are going to have m times m would have given us m squared. You can start to use bracket. Then m times minus 2, we are going to have minus 2m. You can solve other problems you have been solving this way. Alright? We are done using the first term here to multiply the two terms inside the second bracket. Now we will come again, 6 times m and 6 times 2. So we will take the second term in the first bracket to also multiply the two terms inside the second bracket. So 6 plus 6 times m will give us plus 6m, and plus 6 times minus 2 will give us minus 2. We are done with the first bracket, then we open the second. Now for this also, m we multiply m, and m we also multiply 1. It's as simple as this. So m times m, we have m squared, and m times plus 1, we are going to have plus m. Okay, then we are done. We'll take the second term in the first bracket to also multiply all the terms in the second bracket. Then I have minus 3 times m and minus 3 times plus 1. So minus 3 times m, guys, we are going to have minus 3m, and minus 3 times 1, that would have given us minus 3. It's as simple as this. So the next thing we do is to simplify this. In this bracket, the two middle terms are common, and in this also the two middle terms are common. Therefore, I'm going to have this as m squared minus 2m plus 6m would have given us plus 4m. Because we are removing a smaller number from a bigger number. Then minus 12, closing bracket, minus open bracket, m squared, which is this m squared here, m minus 3m. Or guys, 1m minus 3m would have given us minus 2m. Then minus 3. Then the next thing we are going to do now is to remove this bracket. Yes, to remove the bracket here now for this guy, we have 1. So 1 times everything inside this bracket, we still give us the same thing, m squared plus 4m minus 12m. Now for this other guy, I have minus 1 here. So minus 1 times m squared, we are going to have minus m squared. Minus 1 times minus 2, we are going to have plus 2m. And minus 1 times minus 3, we are going to have plus 3. Don't forget that minus times minus is plus. Or minus multiplied by minus is plus. Now we are done. Then we need to arrange these terms, the degree, according to their degree. M squared followed m squared, m followed m, and constant terms followed constant terms. Now we are going to have m squared. Now we have another m squared, which happens to be what, minus m squared. We are done with the m squared. Then we come to m plus 4m plus 2m. We are done with m, then plus 3 plus 1 first, then minus 2. That's it. Now don't forget that m squared minus m squared will cancel out. So we are going to have that as 0. Yes. Then 4m plus 2m will give us 6m. And 3 minus 12, we are going to have minus 9. Don't forget, anytime you remove a bigger number from a smaller number, the outcome is negative. Finally, the answer to this question is 6m minus 9. This is the answer. But for objective student, if your answer at the end of your solving, you do not have answer that resembles this or that looks exactly as this, then you can try to factorize this also. Alright? If you cannot find this option among the 4 or 5 options that you have, A to D or A to E, all you need to do is to try and see whether any of the options is factorized. So if the options are factorized, then you don't need a prophet to tell you that you need to factorize it. And how do we factorize it? We check what is common between these two terms, which happens to be 3. So this question can be 3, open bracket, 2m divided by 3 will give us 2m. And 9 divided by 3 will give us 3. So you can check out for the options that you have there whether you see something like this. If that is there, then you are good to go. So guys, this will be the end of this other session of expansion of bracket. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not done so, and ensure you turn on the notification bell so that we will always update you and notify you anytime we upload new content. And don't forget to share this video to your friends and enemies, and as well like this current video before you progress to the next video. We love you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. See you guys in the next video.